Allah is the most beatific of fashioners and the best of designers. If you want to build a train from here to New York, do you build the train first or you put the track? You think that Allah made a train first and then as we go we'll decide we'll put tracks out? Nobody would build in dunya like that. Why would Allah do that? The track has already been built, and that's why Allah describes everything is in an orbit. Nothing is random, nothing is being determined by your cleverness, nothing being determined by your thought. Negate yourself, stop intervening and just taslim and submit. Allah has laid the tracks everywhere of where the salik is going to travel, and then creates the train. So before you've been brought onto this earth, your destiny has been written. The tracks have been laid, and exactly where you're supposed to go will go. If when inspired you listen to goodness, train towards goodness, your train is moving closer and faster to the destination that Allah has given. And along this magnificent path there are many diversions, but in the end they all end up back. When Allah has destined for you to reach your reality, you're destined for example to reach New York and you're in Los Angeles, you can never deviate from Allah's plan. It's written, you will get to New York. Are you going to go on the fastest most powerful track where based on your training and your inspiration you're going, you're taking all the right switches because choo-choo train has a switch? Or if your intentions are wrong, you're contaminated by alcohol, liquor, drugs, bad things, bad sounds, bad people, then what happens? You keep taking the wrong track, you turn left, you made another left in life, you made another left in life. Your train is now going through the mountains where everything begin to hit you, begin to collapse upon you, in many cases even take you off the track. And many people had difficulties in life that crushed them until they got the choo-choo train back. And then they were inspired, I shouldn't have had made a left there, and I begin to make right and the right decisions. And that's what we talked about before, but it's important for the analogy because people get worried, how am I going to do, how am I going to do this, how am I going to do that? Is everything going to be okay? Is my family going to be okay? My choice going to be okay? My money going to be okay? It's been written. Don't think that your cleverness got you this far. Not a series of wise choices, but your cleverness is what got you into every trouble. When you thought you would be so clever and you would put your 2 cents into it, and then you chose wrong. It says that if the cleverness is coming from your head, shaitan is already up there as a sharik. So those who ponder and think, every decision is mixed with shaitan, the nafs, all the dunya desires and ego. So what they taught them is the first zikr of every tariqah was La ilaha illallah. La to your head, ilaha onto your right, illallah nothing but Allah into the heart. So that they live their life by their heart and not anybody else's head. Everybody's head say, why you do like this, you're crazy people like this, why you do like that, why you like this, why you not like this, why you have to look like this, why you be like this. These are all so that my inspirations come. You keep saying to make a left in life, I'm going right. And everybody else on the wrong path, of course they want you to make all the wrong decisions. Come with us, left. But no, we want to be from the people of the right hand and make the right decisions. So then this is written for us. Our life is a series of choices. Through our ability and through our training it'll be written. So who your guide is whom your choo-choo train has led you to. The path was already written to that guide and your train appeared. Along the way there are people who try to hijack your train, come into an area where they don't need to be, get involved, misdirect, misguide and deviate the person from the direction they're supposed to be going. But the path has been laid. When Allah thought of making you as a choo-choo train, He said, your tracks go to Him, and when you listen to Him He teaches you how to be inspired, and all these tracks are going into the Muhammadan heart. So means then not to worry, don't think too much through your head, it's already been written for us. We pray that Allah give us good character in which to tolerate the understanding, and don't use your head with their head. Don't compare what you think to what they think. No matter how high you think your maqam and who you think speaks to you by inspiration, what Allah gave to the example of Sayyidina Yusuf says, even if your father is a prophet, Allah wants to throw you into the well. He doesn't care of your lineage, doesn't care if your father is an active prophet of Allah. When He wants the servant to achieve a reality, He distances the servant and will send somebody to teach that servant. And that teaching will be first on basic, putting the person into a well and bring them down. Through that system of crushing, we read Surat Al-Yusuf where Allah says it's most beautiful qissa, most beautiful story. So that to bring the servant down, disattached from everything they think they are, whatever they think they achieved or received, they have to be reformatted. That reformatting and then be rebooted to bring back to the correct understanding and towards that relationship. You have to learn how to shut off. Don't compare your thoughts with their thought, don't compare the coordinates with their coordinates, because you are in a training in which to shut off your coordinates and to understand the coordinates coming to you. This process of shutting off is the process of dying before you die, to take your signal and shut it so that you can begin to understand the coordinates and the signal coming and the training of inspiration coming into the heart, inshaAllah. We pray that Allah dress us and bless us in that holy reality of what has been written for us, so that to build our faith, that we have faith, Ya Rabbi, it's already been written, we're just appearing to make a series of choices. We pray that the choices are most correct so that that path be a blessed path and least amount of difficulty. Bi hurmati Muhammadin Mustafa wa bi sirri Surat al-Fatiha.